I restarted everything, and for the moment, it appears that we are okay, so... Theoretically. I still have not set up my audio cues. I really got to put a note. I need to put a note down, because I will keep forgetting. Alright. Got a fresh cup of coffee. I restarted everything. It looks like we're good for the moment. So we'll just see how the morning goes. I didn't have it mixed. There we go. Okay. I would like to sleep. Actually, before I talk to any of these people, I need to go to town and go to the blacksmith. Because I have so many things I need to sell and I need to upgrade gear. See what we could see. I do wish we could open up the map with a hotkey. That would be nice, instead of having to go through menus. Looks like we just go straight down.
Learn some decorum.
Let's sell first.
All my weapons are crafted with care.
I don't need a torch for anything, do I? Oh, that has an ability on it. Slashing reeds after being hit. Health every 2 seconds. Shit, I need to go, Glad I didn't sell that. Do I need the disguise anymore, I wonder? If I don't need that disguise anymore, I'm gonna sell it. What am I gonna use? Gunpowder. Okay. I don't know that I need this disguise either. Yes, I can store stuff at the chests. I just published the patch video earlier. We were checking things out in the first stream drop home, and then we had a little bit of a hiccup. So I had to restart the stream. Where the heck
Mighty
is...
blade. My forge never rests. Come back soon.
That's the logging axe. It's not showing up in my inventory. I need to go check multiple vendors and try to sell more stuff, I think. I don't know if I need... Man, that's a big question. Like, I don't know if I need all these costumes. I definitely don't need that axe.
Searching for a sturdy blade? A
But I
blade
need
is
money
tough,
because
but
I need to go
skills are always
strip
at your
out the...
disposal.
Because, like, the upgrading of your gear takes a ton of coin because you have to open up the slots on your gear. You have to unlock those at that NPC, and that's expensive. But I've got more gear that I can strip things out of. So it's just gonna have to be a question of I need to farm cash. Like, hmm. Yeah, we're on the second stream of the day, guys. The first stream got nuked because we were having some stream issues. I restarted everything. We're back. It seems to be working good now. So I took the time while I was offline to publish patch notes and everything. So put out a YouTube short, TikTok short, Instagram reel. All right, let me...
If you want something unique, just ask.
We're at rank 4 on most of my stuff. But not here. I don't have enough iron ore. I definitely need some iron ore. This would give me defense. Have I ever used the dagger? See, I still haven't found large bones. I don't know where to find those yet. Alright, well, let's upgrade the shield. That'll give me at least one upgrade. And I can upgrade the bow. What happened? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Sí está aquí? The game's been out for 3 days, guys. It's just way too early to be asking about sequels. Come on now. Sequels are 3-4 years down the road. Come on now, just
If
go
you
play the
want
game.
Something unique, just ask. If the song of the forge calls.
Deer and bear can drop bones. Okay, I've never tried killing wildlife. That's a good tip, Derbrom. Thank you. So if I'm gonna farm cash, it sounds to me like I'm gonna have to start farming bounties. All right, patch notes are out, guys. Patch videos are out. Every platform has been patched. Go. All the videos are published on YouTube. Make sure you keep up.
Oh, you're as civilized as a rock, aren't you?
AF Gamer says, what sequels? What? They know this is a brand new game that's available right now. I know it just came out 3 days ago. Is there gonna be a sequel? So I think I'm gonna have to start farming bounties because I need cash, and it looks like bounties is gonna be a pretty easy way to get cash and side quests. So probably for the next few streams, I'm gonna be ignoring the main quest a little bit. I want to progress it to the point where I can get I need to figure out how to upgrade the camp. I haven't figured that out yet. I want to progress the main quest to the point where I can start upgrading my camp. Once I can get to that point, I'm going to start doing side quests and upgrading all my gear, assuming... What happened? I lost the button. Where'd it go? Climb over. Okay. Where's this fucking outlaw?
A good laugh lets you forget the shit work for a bit. Just want a bit of peace and quiet. Is that too much to ask?
Don't test me.
Well, you know.
Waste of space.
I also need to look up a guide on stealing to understand how I can steal and not, like, lose contribution stuff. Some stuff I can take and some stuff I can't. What's up, Thandar? There is thieving. Yep. What's up, Shiny? What's up, everybody? Rob a bank. Never seen that. You can invest your money in the bank, but you have to invest 100 silver. See, if thieving gets you rich, I would love to do thieving, but I don't know how it works. Like, I don't understand it, because I've got my mask on, right? But then if I, like, rob stuff, even if there's nobody around, I lose faction, and I don't want to lose faction. Supposedly there's like a bounty right around here, but I don't see it, so... Oh, there it is. Wait, he's running. He's running. Gotcha, bitch.
If you got a moment.
Who are you?
Excuse me if you got a moment.
Let me go!
I don't have a moment, no.
I'll call for the guards!
Excuse me if you got a moment.
I don't have a moment. I'm busy.
Excuse me if you got a moment.
Jesus, dude.
You're missing the real prize here.
Excuse me if you got a moment.
What?
Pulling me in won't change the world.
I just chucked my
Excuse me if
bounty.
you got a moment.
Hopefully he doesn't run off while I'm talking to
help
this
you?
dude. Alright, I was given a note. I'm wondering. Contribution shop flyer. Hang on. Pick this dude up.
You get paid. I go home. We both win.
I need to find more bells to ring as well. I've only ever found the one. There's definitely cats in the game.
Bro, take a look. Impressive work. That's the one.
Lock 'em up.
You know, we'll run out of cells at this rate. Still, you saved me some trouble. Thank you. If you find more scum in the future, bring 'em here.
Alright. I got a little bit of money for that. I'm not quite as broke as I was. Alright, I've upgraded what I can. I want to go back. I think we're going to go stash our,
Kindness. Well, life does give you good days now and then.
stash our outfits, and then we're going to see about pursuing the main quest a little bit more to see if we can't unlock the camp upgrades. I did not mean to give a coin to him. I wanted to talk to this guy.
Ah, Greymane, it's you! I
Yes.
felt so hopeless back then. But the gold leaves compensated all my losses.
That's right,
All
Thingdar.
thanks to you, Greymane.
Because he needs wares
True.
to hawk.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ah, Greymane, it's you! I felt so hopeless back then. But the gold leaves compensated all my losses. It's all thanks to you, Greymane. Truly, thank you.
Alright. I think we're good to head back to the camp and drop off all my outfits and stuff, and then see about...
Did birds really find the smell of leather so pleasing? Saw a white-winged redstart while walking the forest paths. I trailed it, so enchanted, and its home was at the tannery.
Okay. No, this guy.
Is there anything special you're after?
That's kind of what I want to do, is get to the point where I can start contributing to the camp, to upgrade my camp. And then I'm just going to start doing side questing. Because I need coin to upgrade my gear, and I'm not willing to pursue the main... I'm not willing to go to the next boss fight until I
Fine choice.
can start upgrading my gear, and I can't upgrade my gear until I get bones. And in order to get bones, I want to upgrade the camp. In order to upgrade the camp, I need to do more things, and in order to, I need to open. So all of my gear.
Should you need anything?
If you look at your gear, all of this stuff has the round dot. Those 3 round dots. Those 2 round dots. 2 round dots. 2 round dots. My weapon has 2 abilities on it because I unlocked 2 of those circles and then I put abilities on there. I need to have abilities on all of my gear, and unlocking those slots is very expensive. It was like 10 silver, 20 silver, and then 30 silver for the third. So it's very expensive, because then you can come over here and you could take these things that are drops, like this right here. This set of gloves has 2 items that I can strip out of it. One is the slashing reeds ability, which allows me to scatter a deadly flurry of reeds, dealing damage to enemies hit. And then the other one is a health regen. You get 0.2 health back every 1 second. The health regen alone is massive. I need that on one of my pieces of gear. So that's my number 1 priority, is getting my gear upgraded. I haven't come across any of that, Dribrum.
You know where to find me.
I know where the witch is. I've already been there. The question is, I need more money. So, dude, there's another outlaw around here? No. Alright. Okay, let's go back to our camp. Music is good. Let's go drop off all of these outfits into the finally usable storage chest. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Stash that. Stash that, 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 that. Oh, I need to read that. I got a new flyer. Contribution or adventures can be spent, excuse me, at the contribution shop in each region. Use your contribution to purchase special items or sell them back to retrieve. You'll need to find them within their respective towns. I forgot all about that as well. That's another way to get things. Yes, I really want to get to the point where I can upgrade my camp. That's my number one priority now. I want to get to the point that I can upgrade my camp, and after that I'm going to start side questing. You think the quests are mundane in this game? Well, you know what? You're not wrong, but you have to change how you approach playing this game if you're going to enjoy it. The developers stated in the run-up to this game that this is not a narrative RPG like The Witcher 3. They specifically stated this is a sandbox adventure game. If you adjust your expectations accordingly, I promise you you'll have fun with this game. I, personally, my number one type of game that I play on my channel is narrative RPGs with cutscenes, romance options, party members. I play narrative RPGs, primarily. But I also enjoy crafting survival games. I also enjoy point-and-click adventure games. I also enjoy the occasional racing game or the occasional shooter. It's all about the mindset. I don't play this game for the narrative storyline because it's not there. So if I were to play this game expecting a Witcher 3 type narrative, I would be disappointed. However, what I do enjoy in this game is the exploration aspect and the ability to like, oh, I can see that thing in the distance. I can go travel to that thing in the distance and find cool stuff along the way. And it is a massive, massive, massive map. So if you adjust your expectations, you will have fun in this game. But you have to approach it the right way. I don't play Enshrouded, which is a crafting survival RPG. I don't play that game expecting it to give me a Witcher 3 style narrative because it doesn't exist in Enshrouded. And if I were to try to force Enshrouded to fit that box, I would be like, ew, I don't like Enshrouded. Ew, no, it's not for me. So I think if you approach it a little bit differently, you may have fun. So in terms of the person who just said, I'm trying to push through all the Grey Main quests, but they're so mundane. Is it worth it in the long run? The quests in this game are never going to be the main selling point. Like, do they have voiceovers? Yes. Are the actors good? Sure. Is the writing and dialogue that good? Nope. It's not. It's not. But again, I don't play this game expecting it to be that way. I knew going into this game that I wasn't going to get the same level of like Baldur's Gate 3 or Witcher 3 or Starfield, dialogue, narration, party members, romance options. Like, I knew that I wasn't going to get this out of this game. So I love the fact that I can have a fucking cat that jumps on my goddamn shoulder. and like I could give it. I can apparently I can get armor and weapon or outfits for my cat. I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't gotten to that point. The fact that I can cosmetically put things on my cat is awesome. The fact that I can go out there and collect up to 30 other animals to join me as my pets is awesome. The fact that I have this camp system that I'm just now starting to get into, which is kind of like the Red Dead Redemption 2 style of camp that I can upgrade over time. That's really cool. I like the fact that if I see something on the map, I can go to it. I like the fact that that there's a pretty robust weapon and armor upgrade system wherein I can take things and refine them up, and I can add abilities to them. I like the fact that I can go over here and like find an item like these pair of gloves, which I got off of a boss mob, and I could pull those abilities out of that item and then put those abilities on my own gear. I like that aspect of the game. There are many things that I like about the game. The story is not one of them. And you would think that me being a story first player who primarily focuses on story based games, that I would hate this game because the story sucks. Again, it's all about expectations. So knowing that this is a sandbox action game, not a narrative RPG, and listening to what the developers said and using your brain cells to comprehend what the developer said leading up to this game should help everybody understand what exactly this game is. It is not going to have awesome storylines. It may have stories that are interesting. But yeah, it's I would not expect the quests to get better than mundane. For the most part, like all the bounty quests are extremely repetitive. I don't do bounty quests that often. I do when I want to farm some cash. Most of the side quests feel like fetch quests, which makes sense because this was originally designed to be an MMO, and then they changed it to be a single-player game. So, as someone who has put tens of thousands of hours into MMOs since the mid-90s, I'm used to doing quests. Someone made the joke the other day about only boring people get bored, and we were talking about, like, it's very true. Only boring people get bored. And when you talk about doing repetitive things in a game, there is nothing more repetitive than being on stream and mining rocks or cutting down trees in a crafting survival game. And I do this for a living. This is my day job. So I stream 8 hours a day. And you want to talk about mind numbing is the act of just cutting down. I've cut down probably 100,000 trees in my streaming career or more. And you want to talk about mundane, chopping down trees hundreds of thousands of times or mining hundreds of thousands of rock nodes over the course of years of streaming to an audience. That's mundane. If you can get past that, then a little bit of shitty dialogue and poor quality quests is nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with the story of Big Al. I just think that if you're expecting this to be Baldur's Gate 3, Witcher 3 level of narrative quality, you're going to be sorely disappointed because it's not. This game very much feels, again, the focus is on action-adventure sandbox, not on narrative RPG. So the quest is extremely generic. Oh, they killed my buddies, and now we've got to regroup and find the ones who survived, and we're going to get vengeance. That is an extremely generic. We've seen that a million times in a million other games. Oh, and there's this strange witch who's like, you've got special powers. You're going to be the one to save the universe. Okay, I've seen that a million times in a million other games. Like, the story is not groundbreaking or anything like that. It's got great actors attached. But yes, the story is mundane, not original, very repetitive. The fetch quests, extremely generic, very repetitive. That part of the game is not what this game is about. That is not where this game shines. A game does not need to be a 10 out of 10 to be a fun experience. It can excel in many areas and not excel in some areas. And where this game excels is exploration, the depth of the armor upgrades and weapon upgrade system, the depths of the skill tree, and how you can upgrade your characters. Because remember, you're not just playing one character, you're playing 3 characters. Or you can play 3 characters. I've never played as Damien. I've only ever played as Cliff. But you get another 3rd character later on in the storyline, and I haven't gotten to that point yet. But like the depth of all of this exploration, think of this as a big, huge, open world exploration action game. And I think you will find yourself pleasantly surprised by what this game has to offer. But it is not a narrative RPG, and expecting it to have that high level of quality when it comes to narrative RPGs, I think is just, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, because that's not what this game does, well. This game does other things really, really well. So, what are we going to call this video? Adjusting expectations for Crimson Desert? I think that's a good title. Hang on, I'm writing down notes here. That'll be a good video to pull out for YouTube later. That was a good quest, by the way. That sheep, when I was carrying him, his neck was flipping out. I was laughing so hard. Meh! Meh! Patch has been out since last night, kids. Patch notes are up on YouTube, and I also published a video this morning showcasing some of the new things that have come out in the patch. My wife's listening to my stream because I just heard my voice going from the kitchen. Archangel Gaming says, for me, this game brings back the same feelings I had when I played Skyrim for the first time. Vast open, you could do a lot without worrying about the main quest line. Exactly. You could kind of go off and do whatever, which is one of the selling points for sure. All right, let's talk to this guy.
Waiting for us to find them. Oh, excellent timing. Seems some people have been asking around about us, so I did some digging. I've made a list of the ones who might be Greymanes themselves. Here. Do you reckon you could look into them? See what you can find?
Sure. Marius and I will continue to gather information on our comrades.
We mustn't be passive in this. We should extend our search.
Agreed.
All right. Scattered comrades. We need to look into some rumors at the sawmill. However, I am... I mean, am I wearing my mask? I am, so I could probably sell this other mask. I could sell that additional lantern I've got too. Group my food items. And group my abyss items. I think we're good to go for now. Yeah, the new update for Starfield's going to be dope. But we still got like 2.5 weeks for that, guys. So, yeah. We just wrapped up Shattered Space last night for the second time. The new Trackers Alliance stuff is freaking awesome. Manage provisions.
Royal trade's the best way to make coin.
Nah.
Need something packed? Come back when you've more stuff to leave with me.
All right, they said something about and this is where I'm so lost with some of the stuff in this game. So there's apparently a place where I can sell provisions or sell like contributions, I think is what it was called. And I don't fucking remember where to do that. Is it right here? It is. Contribution shop. Let's target that. That's right, guys. My fake wife. No, Chaos Meister. So you should go watch my, So I did a boss fight yesterday, Chaos Meister, called the Reed Devil. And that was supposedly a boss fight that was giving a lot of players a lot of problems. I put that boss fight video up on YouTube yesterday. I would urge you to watch that video before you make a purchase. I went into this game with people telling me that the combat had a Souls-like vibe. And so I was very nervous about the boss fights, because the normal fights never felt that challenging. So I was nervous. So I took my time and made sure that all of my gear was super upgraded as I've gone along the storyline. And I've taken the time, and I did that boss fight. I beat it the first try. It was definitely challenging, but it was not overly so, and it did not feel anything like a Souls-like game to me at all. Plus the fact that you can manually save the game whenever you want. So you can literally do scum loads and things. I did have to, eat a bunch of health items, but I would define a Souls-like game as in, if I miss a parry or I miss a block and the boss hit me, I'm dead. Like, one shot, you're toast. Like, if you miss a parry or you miss a block in like Elden Rings, like, it's going to take half to 3/4 of your health. In some cases, you're going to get one-shotted in those types of games. That was not the case. It was definitely challenging. I have heard from other people who said that they did that boss with level 1 gear or level 2 gear, and it took them multiple tries, and it was much more difficult. I went into that boss with rank 4 gear, and he was a chapter 3 boss. I kind of feel like I was maybe a little, definitely, I benefited from having my gear having been upgraded, because I took a ton of hits, and I did have to eat a lot of health items, but it did not feel like a Souls-like combat to me at all. Were there multiple mechanics going on? Yeah, for sure. There was lots of things that the boss mob did during out the fight, but I would say go watch the video, because it did not feel like a Souls-like to me at all.
It's you. Your efforts are well known to me. Here we trade in currency other than coin.
I will say, though, that this game is extremely grindy. Like, if you want to level up your gear and everything, dude, it's a grind. But if you like that kind of stuff, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if you're enjoying that aspect of the game. So, ooh. I mean, it's not as good as what I'm wearing, but this is some cool looking stuff for like cosmetics. Oh. That cloak is delicious. You can get barding for your horse? What the fuck? Hang on, it doesn't show up. It gives me 20 defense. Oh, I'm gonna have to get barding for my horse at some point. Okay.
I prepared everything with you
How
in
come?
mind.
There we go. Man, this stuff's expensive, but you do it with contribution points, so you can get bags for your dog and cat too. You haven't figured out how to find stuff for my animals yet. So we'll be getting to that eventually, because I saw somebody put a screenshot out on Twitter X, and their cat looked like Puss in Boots. He had like a musketeer's hat on, and I should already have some barding from the bonuses. I didn't see any.
I prepared everything with you in mind. I set something aside, knowing you're welcome to return whenever you wish.
I upgraded my stamina. That was the first thing I did, was upgraded 3 ranks of stamina. Then I upgraded 3 ranks of health. ASCII Jeeves says, this looks like a PS2 game, just awful. Get some glasses, ASCII Jeeves, and fuck right off back to Reddit. You're not welcome here. We don't want you here. Go away. If you can't let yourself out the door, I'll kick you out the door. Remember, kids, we're here to play a game and have fun. If you're here to play a game and have fun with us, you are welcome to be here. But if you're a fuck nugget troll, hang on. Actually, you know, we have 2 new words that we've learned from this game that Marius, I think is his name, has used. If you are a cunt knuckle or a cockweasel, you are not welcome in my chat. So, ASCII Jeeves sounds to me like you're a cunt knuckle cockweasel. Those are 2 words we've learned from playing Crimson Desert. And you need to go back to Reddit, because you're not welcome here. If you don't like a game, why are you watching someone play that game? You have a mental issue if you are watching someone play a game that you don't like. And if you think this looks like a PS2 game, get some glasses or some eye surgery. That is what you call a fail at trolling, kids.
Be somewhere else.
You gotta reach higher if you're gonna try to troll me on my chat. Cockswaggler was my favorite word from the first 10 minutes, says Archangel Gaming.
Coin. Spare some coin. Oh, well, fuck you. That main was a true work of art.
Alright. Let's go follow this rumor. I think I've sold all I can. If you're going to troll, picking on the graphics is a pretty awful attempt. I know, right? It's very true. Thanks for the resub over on Twitch, Darchie, Mr. Darchie. That's your 3rd month in a row. Appreciate the support. As always, folks, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. You can watch where you prefer, follow where you like. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube. So make sure to get over there for all the stuff that happens in between, like game guides, game discussions, reviews, and etc. Oh, see, now he's going after my hairline. So this is the lowest quality troll you can get. Hang on. It's not just the hairline, sweetheart. I've also got a bald spot. But you know the funniest thing is the way your mom loves to lick that bald spot and grab my tufts of 3 hair on either side and ride that train. So you might make fun of my balding head, but your mom sure loves it, asks Jeeves. Come on! You have got to get to a higher level if you're going to troll me. If you're trying to get clipped for Instagram and TikTok, like if you're trying to like get clipped and become Instagram famous, you've got to try harder. Like making fun of a mid-40s guy who's losing his hair and has been for years with male pattern baldness is not how you're going to achieve that. I have to give a fuck about my appearance for your insults to mean anything. So try harder. That's your 2nd attempt at trolling, and you're failing so hard. So I'll give you a 3rd attempt. Yeah, moms love bald dudes.
Mind yourself out there.
So that's your 2nd low-quality attempt. Give us a 3rd, ASCII Jeeves 3232. Come on, give us a 3rd insult. Give us something worthy of being clipped out for TikTok. and Instagram. Otherwise, you're just going to get banned into oblivion, and you're not going to have made a dent in what I do for a living. So come on now. Actually try. Give us something original. It's got to be something original. Thanks for the Twitch sub, Archangel. Archangels. God, I can't. Over on Twitch. Appreciate it. By the way, guys, this is why we were member only and subscriber only on chat the past few days, because the moment you go open, the moment I open chat up, you have to deal with shit like this every morning. Let's see if he's going to come back with something worthier of getting clipped. No, that's not a TikTok troll, Armorado. That is someone over on YouTube. So that's a YouTube troll. I'm waiting. I'm going to sit here and... Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better, ASCII Jeeves. I need another cup of coffee. So you've got about 30 seconds to 60 seconds while I get another cup of coffee to come up with something original. Drop it in chat so that when I come back and sit down, I can see an original insult or an original troll attempt. Otherwise, goddamn, man, you can't even... You're still stuck in your mom's basement and you can't even come up with an original insult? I'll be back.
May I be of assistance?
What?
Something you wish to get off your chest?
All right, I sat back down, and his next comment was, "I wasn't trolling. It's just an honest take on the game." So you failed again. You failed to give me an original insult.
Good day and all that.
You failed. You failed to insult the game. You failed to insult me, and now you have backtracked. And now you're saying, "I wasn't trolling. I'm just giving an honest take on the game." You couldn't even follow up with an original insult once you realized that your attempt to troll my hairline wasn't going to do anything. Now you're chickening out like a little bitch? Goddamn, ASCII Jeeves 3232. What a little bitch. Or as the Greyhavens would say, hang on, we got to go back to that because I already forget the terminology that they use. You're a cunt knuckle cockweasel who can't even come up with an original insult. So you know what we do to cock weasels and cunt knuckles on my channel? I gotta memorize those words. Well, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna ban you from our YouTube chat, but we're also gonna do this for those of you who are new.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying.
Ben Hammer strikes. Tears like rain. Justice served. Feel their pain.
Somewhere.
We got to play our troll music this morning, kids. What's up, Dr. Ning 2? It's good to be me, kids. That's how you know you've won, when you have cunt knuckle cockweasels coming out of the woodwork to disrupt your morning streams. Now let's get back to playing the game. I got a kitty cat, guys. Like, I'm winning at life.
Do you need something, perhaps?
Okay. Journal. Rumors from the sawmill. I don't have anything close to there. Excuse me. It's only an honest take if your PS2 game runs at 4K with 120 FPS. I have seen people posting screenshots DSM, but I have no idea where to go get the outfits for my kitty. I have not looked that up. Where did my horse just spawn? There it is. Someone said I should have gotten barding for my pre-order. I don't have any barding with my pre-order. I had a saddle. That's it. But I didn't get any barding with my pre-order rewards.
Yeah. Hiya! Yeah.
Hold up. Hold up. Something I haven't tried to do yet is take out wildlife. How easy is that to do? Can I fire the bow from the back of the horse? I cannot. It's only doing the torch, so I have to be off.
Hiya.
No, they didn't change the controls yet. They adjusted a lot of stuff, but like changing the control layout was not something that has happened yet. Look into the rumor at the sawmill.
Those bleed bandits like to toy with. That cursed smoke they carry drifts in slow, like poison mist. One breath and your head's swimming. Get clear before it reaches you.
Poison.
That cursed smoke they carry drifts in slow, like poison mist.
Okay. So he's just going to repeat that line.
One breath and your head's swimming. Get clear before it reaches you.
Poison arrows are good for hunting animals. I'll have to try out some hunting later on. Someone told me I got codes for Black Desert Online cosmetics because of the pre-order, but I don't see anything like that. Huh. The animal cosmetics are at the Demoness Castle. Okay. Huh. I know. Well, yeah, it's early. No, I'm miserable playing this game, Uncle Pac-Man. That's why I'm streaming it. I'm streaming it because I like to be miserable, and I'm playing this game live because I want you all to share in my misery. So come on, let's all be miserable together. That's why I'm playing this game online. Ooh, what quest is that? That's not my main quest. Is that like a place of power? Mysterious energy. Oh, so there's probably a teleporter around here somewhere. Is it going to be down there, I wonder? If you get a deer hat from the deer hat wearing bad guys, you can walk right up and DDT a deer? What? Miserable Monday, says Studman. It kind of feels like that. Oh, there's the teleporter. Excuse me. I do love the fact that they have unlocked so many more teleporters. Gonna make my life a lot more easy. Alright, hang on. Is that a bounty down there? Do we dare get sidetracked with a bounty? It's showing something down there. I'm not jumping down there right now. Oh! So the second time I went across it, it broke. That's interesting.
Ever heard of those shoes that make cliffs feel like gentle hills?
Those children never sit still for a moment.
Dribrom said in Discord
running
today
who
that
knows
sometimes
where
these
again.
white dots on the
I just
map
hope they're
are
eating.
NPCs that will give you like rumors and tips and
With
things
those
like
shoes, you'll
he
never
got a
lose your
recipe
footing
from
on
one of them, I
cliffs
think
or
he said this
castle walls
morning.
again. Castle walls.
There must be something worthy in that quarry. It's just my gut speaking. A hunch. I overheard some folks scheming.
Grey Forge says, no joke, feels like a Monday to me. I overslept, half an hour late to work, then I forgot my wallet, so I had trouble getting gas. Oh no, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Oh, hello.
It's just my gut speaking. A hunch. I overheard some folks scheming. They must be hiding a fortune.
Hiding a fortune.
May I help you, friend?
So this might be one of those boss areas where I have to fight somebody when I go inside, because it's looking like an arena type thing like we had to do with that goblin boss. Wait, is this the goblin area actually? Oh, we've already been here. Matter of fact, I think Dribom was saying something about merchant quests in here. The mill is somewhere different apparently.
Do we know each other?
What's wrong?
It's good to cross paths again. Would you follow me a moment?
No, I'm not going to
Have
show
you
you
been keeping
Plampy.
well?
Sorry, that's not what my
As
stream is
always,
about.
I've got matters gnawing at me. I was considering asking again for
We're here
your
to play the game and have
assistance.
fun, not show off my specs and configuration settings. Simple answer, I'm playing on max quality. Everything is cranked up to max on my PS5 Pro. That's all you need to know.
Lately, bandits have been targeting our trade sites. I have reason to believe there's a traitor within the guild.
Oops,
Another
I
follower
didn't
of
mean
the
to fast
Horn
forward. I was
Splitter,
still
no
holding down the
doubt.
X.
But I'd imagine they'll try to cover their track. Once they suspect they're a suspect.
Get some sleep, Thandar. See ya.
If you're willing, would you be able to handle the interrogation? Your interrogations will draw everyone's eyes, while I investigate the bandits.
All right.
I have great faith in you.
Do we have to do this now? It's a faction quest. Okay, I think that means we can do that later. Okay. There's a bounty over here?
Hey, what?
Are you the trade manager, Nogle?
Huh?
My armor is
Aye,
from the
that's
pre-order
me.
for the PS5.
And who might you be?
I'm looking into the attack on the Merchant Guild.
Ah, you are. Lately, every single deal we make ends with the bandits swooping in. The losses come out of my own purse, and it's driving me under. All our trade routes are kept strictly confidential, yet somehow they know. It's maddening. Only time I let anything slip was over drinks with Grimsel.
Yeah, I've been avoiding that area, Gray, because I've heard
He's an
that you
old
have to
friend.
clear like 300 mobs to get to the boss, and I have no desire to do that at the moment. There is a bounty or something
Greetings
right
to
around
ya.
here. Man, I should probably track this quest. A tavern ledger.
Yeah. Hello.
I only create funny, good content, so I'm glad you recognize that. Now, the yellow paint thing, excuse me, is so hilarious to me because the people who complain about it, who are like, the people who make fun of other people for needing yellow paint, they themselves use yellow paint. Like, yellow paint is a part of every game we play in some way, shape, or form.
A fine day.
You know what else is? You know what else is? You know what counts as yellow paint? Do you see this thing right above my head that says "Rumors from the Sawmill"? Look into the rumor, and then it gives me an X. And then if you look at the mini map, that X is marked on the map. That's yellow paint, kids. Yellow paint is anything that guides you to the next destination. It's not about just being something that shows you where to jump up and grab onto a cliff. It's any sort of guide. So the people who complain about the yellow paint players when they themselves use guided, so if you're going to put your money where your mouth is, then you're going to turn off all waypoints. You're going to not use the minimap. You're going to turn off the compass. You're going to never use anything, and you're going to rely upon word of mouth from the NPCs. No game does that. Some games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or even Red Dead Redemption 2 give you the option to turn all that stuff off. But games by default have all sorts of guiding UI elements to teach players and show players how to get to the next thing. It's a stupid, stupid, stupid discussion, and I have no problems ripping into it and making fun of the idiots who continue to talk about it, because it's just, it is literally idiocy. Point blank. Do 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 do. Am I doing guides? I mean, eventually maybe, but not at the moment. I'm not. The game is still getting patched so much. I feel like there's not really a point to making guides until they figure out what they're doing to fix the game. God, look. Okay, Trickerfer, you asked a good question. Hold up. I forgot about Trickerfer's quest. So speaking of guides and them patching the game, Trickerfer said, hang on, let me grab my... This will be a twofer. Why do I have a WhatsApp message? Oh, it is legit amazing. Enjoy. My brother just got a 12-year-old Macallan. That's a good whiskey. All right, where's Trickerfer's question? How do you teleport? How do you teleport And the other person asked, are you going to be doing guides for this game? Well, this will be an example of a guide. So, so you see this thing in front of me, Trickerfur? This is what you're looking for. And they just patched, the first patch they just added yesterday to the game, added a whole bunch more of these. So what you're looking for are these things right here. Now, until you've discovered them, when you go to your map, what you're going to see in many cases is going to be a giant question mark. And in this case, I've got another waypoint that's sort of overriding that, which is that quest icon. But a lot of the times you'll see a giant question mark on the map, and it'll say like there's like a mysterious power in the area. And what you're looking for are these square things right here with the round circle in the middle. You have to unlock these to be able to use them. Now, once you have unlocked them, they're going to show up on your map like this right here. These little blue things that are called abyss nexuses. And you're going to notice on the bottom of your screen, there's a button that says teleport. And you can immediately teleport to any of these that you have uncovered and unlocked. So you have to discover them first, but you also have to unlock them. So what you do to unlock them is you stand on top of them and you wait for them to go blue. And now that, you'll notice on my mini-map, it just popped up that it is now, there's an icon there now on my mini-map. And if you go to your actual map, it's not going to show me because we're in, like, hang on, where am I at? Where's my character? There we are. So, I got confused with where I was at on the map because I was tracking a different thing. Let me go back to my character. Go to player. Thank you. There we are. Now it's on the map as well. Although it's weird because you have to kind of scroll in a little bit because we've got like this weird thing because of the other icon that's on the map. So this one's being a little wonky. But essentially, these are the things that once you've unlocked them, they will appear on your map like this. And then you can literally just hit the teleport button and it'll ask you to confirm, and then you can instantly teleport to that location. But it's not just about the landmass. If you look on the bottom of the screen, it says Abyss. So there's also where we are below, and there's also the Abyss, which is up above, which are those floating islands. And if you click Abyss, if you click the right R3 button, it'll show you the Abyss and any that you have unlocked up in the Abyss, which I have not unlocked really. I've only unlocked 2 of them up there. So if I wanted to continue unlocking Abyss stuff, I would need to go up to the Abyss and do puzzles and open more bridges and all that other stuff, which I haven't really done because that part of the game is, I haven't done that yet. So that's how you use teleportation. Hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, you have to discover and unlock. They teach you about it, if I remember correctly, the tutorial teaches you about it when you go up to the Abyss, the Sky Place, but once you've unlocked there, it's just you find them on the map. And the patch they just did yesterday unlocked a ton of these. So they're kind of all over the place now, which is great because before they were few and far between. But what you're looking for is as you're running around and uncovering the map, you will eventually start to see like these big question marks. So it'll be like I don't have like these right here, but it'll be bigger. It'll be like a big white area, and it'll have a question mark in the middle, and it'll say something about a mysterious source of power. That means that there's a teleporter near that location, and you just got to run around until you find it. So yeah. Yes, this armor is from the pre-order, not the digital deluxe. I just pre-ordered the base game, so. But that is pre-order armor from the PS5. Actually, I don't know if it was related to the PS5. I think it was just the base edition of the game got you that armor as a pre-order bonus. Hang on, I gotta check in with my wife really quick, guys, and we've been going for an hour and 15 minutes anyway, so I need to take a quick break. And I gotta see about giving meds to a cat, so let me just take a minute here, make sure that everything is good. It doesn't save you any inventory space, Muddy Fox. Grouping inventory items does not give you more space. It does not save space. All it does is it consolidates things. But it doesn't actually give you more space. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a few, guys. Stay tuned.